This week's YKWD is sponsored by BetterHelp. Start living a happier life today. As a listener, you'll get 10% off your first month by visiting our sponsor at betterhelp.com/dude. This week's YKWD is brought to you by Chime, the award-winning online checking account. Get started today at chime.com/YKWD. That's chime.com/YKWD. What's going on? It's Robert Kelly here, and I want you to join my Patreon. I got this.
Why is Andrew Schultz sitting like a lesbian?
I got that.
Take a look.
This too.
Oh, what's in the box?
Dude. Oh, whoa. I've been waiting months for this. And check this out. Oh, no. All right, we have a special guest coming in. Your background, what is that?
Hold on a second. Somebody's teasing me. Hold on a second. That's not my fault. Okay. Sorry.
This is on there.
I think we definitely empowered trolls. We gave trolls a template for how to nail each other.
And this.
Less titty challenge.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Did you break your bed? It don't matter.
I think that's it. Nope. You get this too.
It's always been fun to be friends with you, doing stand-up comedy all these years.
So hit the button, click it, patreon.com/Robert Kelly. You'll thank me later.
Patreon.com with Robert Kelly. I talked to Uncle June and Johnny Sheck the other day. It's good for business.
I want to tell you about a amazing company that me and my wife found. We've been going to New Hampshire for the last 30 years, vacationing, and we love it up there. We've been renting, and we've been a guest, and we've always wanted to own, but we couldn't afford it. It was just out of our reach until we found Tiny Homes of Maine. This company is amazing. It's a husband and wife. It's a family-owned business, and they make the most amazing tiny homes on the market. They're built to withstand Maine winters, and they look amazing. They're fully customizable, and they have 3 different sizes. You should check them out. If you're thinking about, having a second home or maybe downsizing or, just having an office, go tiny and go to Tiny Homes of Maine. The company is amazing, and they help you every single step of the way, from finding the right one for you, from making it from the ground up, and to finding about the laws in your area and financing. You couldn't go with a more amazing company and a more amazing family than Tiny Homes of Maine. Yeah, baby. We're starting the podcast right now. We're back. You know what, dude? Live. Welcome, everybody, to the show. YKWD. I started social media and podcasting. The fact. The YKWD podcast. YKWD's back again. Old school, back in the day, where it all started before them all. YKWD. This podcast is so fun and crazy. It has no rules. Shut up. You're ruining this.
Where's the bandana, man?
Sorry, it's a comedy podcast. This isn't NPR.
That's what this podcast does.
Is there any better show? This is the original. What's up, everybody? This is, I sound very low. I don't know why my mic sounds low, but it's okay. It's up now. It was my headphones. Hey, Robert Kelly. You know what, dude? Back again, live from the Comedy Cellar, Laugh Button Studios, above the great, famous, holy shit, not everybody's past here cellar.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's because I'm doing the intro. I want to thank all the Patreon members for being a member. If you're not a member and you're watching this on YouTube, go there, patreon.com/Robert Kelly. And make sure if you are watching this on YouTube, one thing you need to do, hit subscribe, hit like, and then leave a comment. I don't give a shit what you say. Tell us what you think. Tell us who you want on the show. Tell us fucking anything. I'm not reading them, but I just want to get in the fucking rhythms, the alga, the rhythms, the matrix.
Ew.
Yeah, I want to be in the
Yucky.
fucking. I want to be in the.
Ooh.
I want to be in. I want to be in the fucking Rogan matrix. I'll fucking take. I'll take Sam Tripoli. I'll take fucking Chris D'Elia. I'll take any of those other hot motherfuckers that are.
I don't think you would take Chris D'Elia.
Why not?
In a fight?
I mean, what, his career?
Anyways, we have a great show today.
Good.
Two of my favorites who haven't been on in a long time were on without me, but now are on with me, which I think they're better. I think they're better when
we were not on without.
I'll only do the show if you're here.
Yeah. I don't do any podcast
I don't understand
unless you're in the room.
Oh.
That was canon.
That was
canon. I always lump you three together as one comic.
It's a terrible, terrible mistake.
You are a lump.
I hope you get one. And it's
On
very
what?
Be hard to
cancerous.
notice.
I've had like lumps on my armpit. You ever do that?
That's
that's
the deodorant
a bad
that we use?
thing.
That's breast cancer. The fuck you?
I ate it out. I ate it out of me. I made my body
you ate
bigger.
it? Yeah.
Everybody,
And I feel the lumps.
if you haven't figured it out, it's Brendan Sagalow and Mike Feeney, or as I call him, Mook Feeney. He's
Hi,
still in my
everybody.
phone as Mook.
Yeah.
That's fine. I will say this. I will never get over the fact that Sagalow's in the intro song.
I love it.
That line, because you said it to get into the intro. And then the fact that he was rewarded by a try-hard method.
It's not a try hard. This, first of all, squeaky wheel gets the grease. Second of all, maybe you should start.
ever throw
he also
idiots
gets-
at me.
start.
He also gets the fried chicken and the French fries and potato chips.
Yeah, all the grease.
Yeah, you get everything that's
The hungry wheel
filled
gets
with
the grease.
Maybe you just got to start saying shit that could get
First
you
of all,
into the
I'm going to talk in catchphrases now to get on the show.
let's try.
Cowabunga.
No. Imagine that makes it too. It's just all Brendan.
That would be awesome.
Joe, will you cut that in, please?
Yeah.
Just right at the end.
Cowabunga.
Yeah, he fucking, first of all, you'd have to tell Feeney to try to do anything.
Yeah.
If there's anybody trying to be famous, trying
Unsuccessfully.
every step of the way.
Yeah.
TikTok, Twitter, I mean, little shorts, big shorts.
Hey guys.
You all laughed. You all laughed when I talked about TikTok. It was a real joke to some of you, and now every one of you fucks are on it.
I'm just furious that I don't do well on that. Every time I put up a clip, it's just like one teenager calling me gay.
It represents the masses.
Well, stop putting clips of you rubbing down Feeney. Oh, zip a doo.
That's going in the intro.
Yeah. And this better be in the intro. That'll just
I got back from the greatest weekend ever. Had such a blast in Tampa, such a blast. And I get back and I have to hit. I mean, I'm running. Come back. I gotta fix the door. We gotta go to jiu-jitsu. We gotta go get something to eat. I gotta go do a podcast at night with the Calter and Kelly thing. Then we gotta go in. We gotta do homework. We gotta do that. I finally get to bed. I wake up this morning and she's like, the door has to be fixed again. And then she had this box that she did for the school thing, and I put it in the back of my truck, but I put it the wrong way and it wasn't closed. So when she drove down, the fucking lid flew off. Jesus. And she calls me up. The lid flew off. I don't know where it is. So I'm like, now I got to go get the fucking lid, find the lid on the road to school. No. I find it. She's pulling over. I go, I can do this. I can do that. I can do that. And she's just staring at me because my wife, I make shit quick. Let's go. Let's talk it out.
Yeah.
Yes or no? And she's like, and I'm like, say something. She's like, I'm thinking. Think quicker. I got shit to do. So then I got to go home and I got to cut up a yoga mat and make hinges and screw them into the thing. And then.
Wow.
Why are you cutting up a yoga mat?
Because if you need to make a hinge, the thing flew off. So the little locks, the plastic things that kept the lid on broke off. So they didn't. Now it just had no hinge on it. It's a cheap plastic bin to keep stuff, right? For the school that she bought. So I had to make a hinge so the door would open and stay on. so it didn't just blow off, right? So I got a yoga mat and I put 3 of them on the back and I screwed them into it. So it's a hinge.
Oh, I would never do that.
Like a piece of leather. Like you can make a door with a piece of leather.
Now, this is a very, I think, millennial observation, I risk saying here, but it seems to me that there is a lot of your time that you seemed very stretched, very thin, except for the physical. But you're stretched very thin. Wouldn't it be more worth it? Wouldn't it be more worth it to pay someone else to do it and save you the time? Isn't there in the resources that you have to do to get yoga mats, to cut them up, to measure it, to do all that, isn't it more worth it just to pay somebody?
Sure. How much do you pay somebody? I said to her, let's just get a new bin.
Yeah.
They're $200. Just buy it. I got it off away. You understand? Every time I say something,
there's an answer.
There's a road that I have to go down.
Yeah.
So I just said, I'm going to fix it. And I fixed it. And then I put a bungee cord on it so it opens and stays open, but doesn't open all the way. I mean, whatever. I fixed it, but then I got to go drain out the pool. Right. The pool has to be drained out. So then I got to go undo the hose. It's just one thing goes, whatever. It all gets done. I got to go. I'm late. I got to go. I get down here. I got to cut over to the left. There's like this road where you come off, but you got to get over quick. I try to get over quick. This Jaguar.
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 Uh-huh.
I can do a good Jaguar impression.
Go ahead.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Was that secured onto that, or
can you do that again?
Wow.
That's just a guy.
That's just Pacino saying wow.
Wow.
Yeah, that's not a Jaguar.
It sounds like a mountain lion or a Jaguar. Yeah.
That was great.
That was great.
Do that again.
I could never.
Wow. You're just saying wow.
Yeah, over and over again.
I'm a very impressed Jaguar.
You sound more like a pedophile at a fucking 13-year-old strip club.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, you're a pedophile in Thailand. Hey, I just punched up my own joke.
It's good.
Thanks.
So you get the Jaguar.
I go to pull over. He speeds up. Like, fuck you. You don't cut me off.
Yeah.
But I cut him off in a Honda CRV.
Well, that's the best part about having a less, superior car. Like, he's in this expensive car. If you just go, hey, I'm coming in.
Yeah.
They don't want to get their car ruined.
Oh, he almost did.
Really?
And I had to go to the next lane. He tried to zip around me and I cut him off again.
Love that.
I bitched him out again.
Damn.
But I wasn't trying to, I had to get over there.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, I got to go over here because I got to take this fucking left, you Jaguar. Then he pulls up. He's got tinted windows. You know what that means.
Drug dealer.
No. Yes. Yeah.
What does that mean?
Oh, it does. You're right. Well, listen.
Drug dealer?
If you have tinted windows, you're a fucking either a drug dealer or you're an idiot.
Yeah.
If you're a regular guy and you get illegal tint on your windows.
If you get can't see in tint, that's a real
douche move.
Yeah. What's the point of that?
Because you're a douche.
To be cool.
Yeah, you want to pull up to your friends and roll down your window and go, it's me.
That's what I used to do when I got my first car. It was like you go, what's the maximum amount of tint I can do before it's legal? And then go, give me one shade darker. That's what I want to do.
It's a douche move. He pulls up and he's got his tints. And then he zings in front of me because I'm in the Honda CRV. It's a Touring, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
It's the top.
Spared no expense.
It's the top CRV. Touring. And he zooms in front of me and locks his brakes up. And I'm like, I don't care anymore. I just need to be in this lane.
This is huge.
Oh no, I'm screaming at the top of my lungs.
Yeah.
Top of my lungs.
But I mean, what a beautiful recreation of the story through the eyes of what you hoped you were doing.
Hey, buddy, we're all humans.
Yeah.
We're all trying to get to fucking point A to point
As an empath, I decided.
And then I shook some rosary beads at him. Fuck me.
No, we got something for that.
Oh, no.
Wrapped it on your microphone.
Wrap it.
So we know who the fucking honka kid. Up, give it back.
Damn. Short-lived.
It was more of a fucking flat tire.
Yeah.
And a bad joke.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's hard to tell jokes.
Could you not fucking, what are you? Fucking Indiana Jones? Just whip my eye out. Easy, Indy. So he pulls in front of me.
Short round.
He pulls in front of me. Did you just fake laugh?
No, that was a real laugh.
Did you hear that?
That's a great.
That was a fake laugh.
Okay. So he pulls in front of me and locks his brakes up. And I'm like, I don't care. Good for you.
Yeah.
I'm like, good job. You're doing good.
You
good.
win.
You're in front now.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Good for you. And I had a cigar in my mouth. I must have looked like a maniac. But then we were yelling back and forth, but I couldn't see him. But I assumed he was yelling back or something. And then I flicked my windshield wipers on. I don't know how to get my wife's windshield. So it's just me, some fucking chubby bald guy in a Honda CRV with the windshield. Zing, zing.
Yeah.
But
And
then-
you can see you just changing levers, trying to.
I was so embarrassed. I'm yelling at him.
Yeah.
I will say though, a guy with a cigar is not somebody I'd want to pick a fight with.
Of course not.
And did you have the window open?
Yeah.
Because windows rolled up
Yeah.
smoker is the most terrifying person you'll ever come across. Someone who's even if it's just a cigarette, just window up smoking, you're like, man, that guy's got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Guy spends a lot of time at casinos.
yeah.
Not good casinos.
Yeah.
Track.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he fucking asshole. And then he pussed out, whatever. He just took off to show me his speed and his Jaguar.
Yeah, to speed up to the next red light.
And then I get into the city and there's a fucking stupid Tesla, the safest car in the world, drives itself. Won't let you get into an accident. Smashed into some fucking Ugandan Uber driver in a fucking Toyota Camry.
Oh, no.
Poor guy. Probably.
Who do you even argue when the car drives itself? Who do you argue with? Start yelling at the car?
Oh, you being serious?
No, I'm joking.
Oh, cool. Then take
Jokes
that.
are hard.
He said,
Cool, then take that.
He goes, jokes are hard.
It's the second time you said that.
Well, it's true.
So then I had to wait for that. And then I get all the way the fuck down here. I'm like, okay, I keep my cool. Go to the park. Just pull into the park. Full. Starts yelling at me. Guys, I know. Full. I go, yo, dude, I come here all the time. And he goes to the other guy. No, man, we got no. And I'm like, okay. I back out. It's like, dude, this is a garage.
Yeah.
This isn't, you know what I mean?
The Met Gala.
Yeah, you're not fucking Del Frisco's.
Yeah.
Chill.
Yeah.
You're an empty space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I back out and I got a spot. But, and then my card wouldn't work. It's a fucking nightmare.
Oh,
Nightmare. But here I am. We're here.
We seem very calm, which
well, you came in like a bat out of hell.
I had to walk upstairs.
Yeah.
a fat out of hell.
Yeah. Well, I felt like Meatloaf got the reference across, but I liked the fun.
Yeah.
There you go. I was really disappointed that you didn't laugh at that. Are we recording?
Yeah, we are. Thank God.
Jeez.
I just want to get that silence for room tone.
Yeah,
for the intro.
Yeah. Room tone.
Yeah, if we ever do an independent film. Oh, I got it.
Yeah, guys, 30 seconds of silence. Go ahead, Brendan. Start talking.
Sagalow, say something you think is funny.
Yeah.
But anyways, there you go. I gotta do this, and then I gotta go back up, and I gotta finish the
Going
pool.
back up, and then you're coming back down for spots?
No spot tonight. No, I thought I had a spot tonight, but I don't. So, which works out. But I do have to leave tomorrow. I have to drive to fucking New Hampshire to go check on my land.
Oh, I forgot you.
And drop off a check for that dude.
You got that little mini thing, right? The mini house thing?
It's not called a mini house.
Tiny house.
You have
Sorry.
like a small piece of
mini
land.
is bigger than tiny.
No,
Mini is not bigger than tiny.
What?
Mini's mini.
Yeah, mini. It goes mini, tiny,
You're out of your mind,
Small.
dude.
small.
Tiny.
First of all, go small, tiny, mini.
No, it goes small,
Minute.
small, mini. Like here's a water, and then there's a mini water, and then if there was just a shot glass of water, it'd be a tiny little thing of water.
Just because you say tiny.
Yeah,
like that
they say it
doesn't
tiny.
mean
Just
Yeah, the
because
white
I
would do
sold you both on it means that I'm right. Yeah, that's how this works.
Yeah,
You know what? Because he's saying teeny little. I could do that. Let me try this. There's a regular bottle of water, then there's the tiny bottle of water, and then there's the little mini tiny bottle.
You said mini.
He's right.
yeah. You know what?
He's right. I give up. Yep. I give
Because
up.
tiny is always follows teeny, and there's no mini.
Yeah, I would be small, you would be mini, and you'd be tiny in penises if we all whipped them out right now.
I don't think so.
You got a big dick?
I have an average size.
Right, let's move on. I don't want to talk.
But he's got the big balls that kind of.
I don't want to talk about any of
balls.
this. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to see.
Me neither.
What a refreshing thing.
Yeah.
3 guys that don't have to talk about their dicks.
Yeah, yeah. And wouldn't the women's comedy community be proud of us?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wouldn't they
Well,
be like,
apparently we're the last 3 non-sexual assaulters in comedy, so that's kind of fun too.
I think I'm too. I think I'm grandfathered in.
Yeah, yeah. Any pre-internet assaults are
Yeah,
I think
I'm. All this stuff went down. Me and Keith are like, dude, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
where are you gonna go? Yeah, man, I got a house up in Jersey. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Me and a bunch of the Philly comics are gonna.
Yeah, it's
I got nothing on that.
It's tough.
No. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Finally, I was smelling fucking Lewis's breath on that.
Wow.
Fuck.
Right back. Holy shit. This is a tennis match.
Yeah, I'm just watching it like I'm at the Open.
You're gonna get it one day. You fuck.
I've had it. I'll have it again.
So yes, it's
Life is hard.
no, it's weird right now
Stop
too because
saying things.
No, stop saying
stop saying blank is hard.
Things are hard.
what's hard?
Speaking of dicks, am I right? Am I right, folks?
Well, you know where that bandana is. Oh, there it is. Replaces it.
I thought you
You
were
have to
being
be replaced.
Yeah.
How are you doing, really?
Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Last time we talked, you weren't doing well.
Your cup is dripping.
What are you talking about?
The lid that you have open for some reason is dripping.
Don't.
Oh, what a fucking little rat.
What the fuck, man? I almost.
I was looking
opened
after
up.
the studio that's new.
I literally asked him, like, how are you feeling? Last time I talked to you, go through, and you went, oh, your lid is dripping.
Oh,
Yeah.
What a little.
God, if we have to get into another one of these conversations. How are you mentally, Brendan? How are you doing? How's all the adversity treating you?
I'm sorry, no one asked you that.
Yeah, maybe ask once in a while.
How are you?
Great, thanks for asking.
You don't ever have problems.
Is that the illusion that I've created?
Yes,
and
with that-
curated.
I
I
that
see right
hair and
through it.
mustache. Yes,
I see right through
that's
it.
exactly what you've created.
Feeney's
All right.
got a ton of problems.
Name 2.
Well, you're married. You have a dog. You have a nice place.
I think I would
Life
actually
can be
say
worse.
that's all the problems.
Yeah, Brendan's like, I want to be alone
Yeah.
in squalor.
Yeah.
What? You have no problems at all. You have a nice little deck that you go out on your barbecue.
It's a good place. We'd love
Yeah.
for you to come over, barbecue.
That'll
Where
never
is it?
happen.
No,
Where is it?
it doesn't matter because whatever I say, you're going to say I'm
I
not.
swear to God,
Astoria.
Astoria. I would come to Astoria.
You would?
No
yeah, we just
fucking
filmed.
way.
We just filmed the movie over there.
Yeah, but
That was that's a nice little spot over there. You can find
Film the
parking.
movie. Oh, with the guy.
With the fucking gay.
I thought you guys filmed upstate.
Hey, you weren't supposed to talk about the guy.
Yeah.
Didn't
The
that
guy.
Hey, I just did that thing at that place with the gay.
Yeah. I want to be in a movie.
I would love to.
There's
be
a
in movie.
problem. I want to be in a movie. If only my friends and closest confidants were in movies.
I would just like to work downstairs.
As like a waiter.
Whereas like, I just need some sort of income. I need anything.
Yeah. I want to fill out.
Did you picture Brendan
a
as a waiter though,
W-9.
coming over being like, "Oh, you ordered the falafel, right? Fuck, dude. Fuck. All right, I'll be right back."
Come over and be like,
Fuck.
why are there only 4 fries on my plate?
Why does this
Server
potato
tax.
smell like weed?
Yeah.
No, I mean, there is something I was talking. Who was I talking? I think Voss. I was talking about it. I have so much responsibility now that I have a child and a house and like
That worries me.
a beautiful life. I love my life, but like you wake up when I get home off the plane, you know, there's just a lot of shit to do. There's no
downtime.
There's no down. Like it's not like when you're single. Like I remember being single, or even just being with my chick and having an apartment. I just had to make the $2,200 a month rent and
That's
the
it.
car note and then some food here and there.
Yeah.
And she worked. We didn't have,
Do you miss it?
I used to come home and sleep. Like I would sleep all day. There was no podcast. There was no social media.
But that's
You-
the
you-
question.
You went
though.
and did your gigs.
Yeah.
And the club really put out the money for radio and promotion, and you didn't get penalized for that. Now, I mean, they want you to pay for promotions.
Yeah, and
Like-
sell it out.
They want you to sell it out, and they want to take some clubs are like, $3,000, $5,000. Some of them want like $7,000.
Yeah.
Like
to post 2 Instagrams and a tweet.
Well, because they're doing it. It's like, dude, your Instagram has 117 followers. You're not taking $1,000 and putting it into. There's no way.
Yeah,
because you would have hundreds of hits. So it's.
But now, with that said, do you, because what you're saying is giving me anxiety in terms of ever having a kid, thinking about the lack of downtime, but knowing that the downtime that you don't have anymore is filled with, stuff for Max and stuff for your wife and stuff. Are you okay with the lack of downtime because of how much you love your kid and stuff? Or do you go like, I wish I still had the downtime?
Well, it's getting different now because he's getting older. So now there's football, soccer, school, friends, jiu-jitsu. And then you add in apple picking and Halloween and fucking going to, hike. You had all the other stuff that was there before. So there's a lot more to do. So it's a different, my life is, when you have a kid, dude, let me tell you something. I came home yesterday and he lit up, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, Dad. And he runs in and he gets a fucking Nerf gun. I got him this automatic crazy Nerf gun. And he just fucking whap right in my neck.
Yeah.
You heard it slap. It hit me so flush. It went slap. And I went, wah. And he starts cracking up. He's like, Dad, I'm sorry. I mean, and then we go to jiu-jitsu and I'm seeing him roll with one of the, these top Gracie jiu-jitsu guys at Igor Gracie. I'm like, fuck it. Then we go for a dinner. And
that sounds awesome.
Then we come home. Yeah, it's awesome.
So it's worth it. The trade-off is worth it.
Let me tell you something. Sitting on the couch with my kid last night, like talking about what he's looking at on his iPad, and I'm looking on my phone on Facebook, and we're kind of, going like, look at this, look at that. And then he goes to bed and he comes and gives me a big fat wet one. He tries to sneak into my bed. I'm like, you go in your bed. And he comes, he goes, just give me a kiss. And he jumps in, he gets out of the covers, and I got to fucking throw him out of my bed.
Yeah.
Yes. And then my wife comes in, and then we go out and we hang out a little bit outside and get some tea. And yes, 100% worth it. It's just it's a lot. And it's not even like I'm complaining, like, what the fuck? That's why I hate like rich, I know rich people and they're like, oh, it's tough. Is it tough with a night nanny?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it tough with a live-in fucking nanny? Is it tough? Is it really tough with fucking anything happens? You just hire Sal.
Yeah.
Call Sal and he comes over and fixes the lid, empties the pool, I mean, I have, it goes on the roof and does, I don't have that.
Right. It seems like you said, that it seems more, and also not having all that downtime is also great because your mind isn't wandering. You're not scrolling social media going, look what this person's doing. Look what this person's doing. Why aren't I doing this?
I have so much time. My mind wanders, dude. You
guys, you can't look at social. You can't.
No, fuck all that.
You can't look at social media, though. It is the only thing that is currency in this business, and it's the only thing that matters. But you can't look at it.
You can't look. Okay, I find myself, what I've been doing lately, I'd be scrolling. It's a feeling, and it's overwhelming. So I'm happy. I wake up, and for some reason, I would turn my phone on and go to Instagram.
Yeah.
And I'd start scrolling.
Still in bed.
Start scrolling, and then all of a sudden, I would feel a pit in my stomach.
Immediate sadness and
And I'm like, oh, I'm comparing. I'm envious. I'm jealous. So I just lit off all these fucking terrible, stupid things in my brain.
Right.
And I just shut the phone off and I go, oh, it's just horseshit. Then it's gone. And then I go in the other room and my kid's there and I'm blah, blah, blah. But
he's like, Dad, have you seen what Louis doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, can we go to Louis' show?
Kevin Hart's my favorite.
Yeah. Doesn't Bert have a boat? No, it is a bad thing to look at. I tend to look at. I'll watch like things I want to learn about, right? Like fly fishing or camping or whatever, or I'll watch Soprano clips, or I don't look at other people's stuff. I can't.
No, it's awful.
I mean, I'm telling you right now, I'm not really, I don't hate those people. I'm actually
No.
happy for all these people. Even the people that are like, I don't even know that are doing amazing. Like you look at them like, good for you, man.
Yeah.
Like fucking.
We had this exact conversation yesterday, but
Yeah,
I felt that way where I'm like, good for this person who's doing a ridiculously great thing and they're doing a crazy they're like going to start playing theaters and you're like, that's fucking awesome for somebody that, you know, I started with at the creek in the cave, you know what I mean?
Yes, it's all
But no, but I'm saying I was happy for them.
Cool.
Brendan was like,
Lock
I'm not
me
happy for
fucking
anybody. He said, I'm not happy for anyone.
Yeah, at that time I felt that way. I still kind of do.
It was
but
yesterday, so it wasn't that long ago.
That's
What do you mean
'cause-
at the time? It was,
That's because Brendan.
Things change.
Brendan's just a fat shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was that a bomb?
I don't know.
Yay!
Yeah, I think it was just a fact. I don't know if it was a joke attempt.
I
but-
needed that. I
Yeah.
had to clean my glasses.
Ew,
You tried to bomb just so you can get the rag.
yeah.
It's like
I know. Okay.
Well, I think there is fucking, because sometimes, you know, you catch me on a day where I'm not feeling so good, and then you're like, well, fucking cool is that the is doing do.
I think it's cool.
And I go, I have no money. I don't give a fuck
that
about
person-
these people that are doing better than me.
But that person's not your competition.
Hang on.
Today,
Let
I
him
feel-
rant. Let him rant. Let him get it out.
Today, yes. Today, I feel a little different. If you hit me with whatever, some's doing this, I go, all right, cool,
That's
whatever.
my fault. I should have known your mood before I texted you.
No, but you should understand.
Wow.
You should understand. 22 years of marriage right here.
Yeah.
You should,
Almost.
you know, it's, I don't know.
Hang on one
Please,
second.
please don't.
Please don't. Please don't. That should be in the intro.
It took
Please don't.
so
Well,
long.
no, you know
for me-
why the act out bugged me? 22 years of marriage right here.
Yeah. You turn into a Catskills comic all of a sudden.
I'm just saying, sometimes I don't give a fuck. I don't care about the people that are doing better than me.
But it's never. It'd be one thing if I texted you being like, dude, can you fucking believe this piece of shit is
I hate
selling
that
out
too.
this? I hate
that too.
But I like spreading positivity because it's also, I look at it as a way of being like, look how far they are now and think about how not far they were just a few years ago.
Yes,
That could happen to any of us.
and it
at
can
any
happen
time.
to you and blah, blah, blah. But at the time, I don't give a shit.
It's not going to happen to you.
It's not going to happen to me, which is why I'm freaking the fuck out.
But it's okay. Listen, what's going to
It's not okay.
What's okay?
What? Brendan's laughs.
You have to go get yours, whatever yours
I'm trying.
is. And
See?
I'm trying to get mine, but no one's giving me mine.
How can I eat if I am not provided food?
what? But do you understand? Like you can't. Me and Voss were talking about this because there's a lot of people kind of doing what he does or what he did. You know what I mean? Back in the day, he used to be the guy sit down and fuck with the crowd and go in and out of jokes, and that was like his thing. But it's like, yeah, dude, it was, and now other people have taken that throne over, and that's what they're doing. And also, it's like the mechanism has changed.
Oh yeah.
When we were, I go Voss, when we were big and fucking, there was no Patreon, there was no podcast, there was all that shit was we had MySpace, there was no Twitter, there was nothing. You went in and you did a radio show. Comedy was America and Canada and a little bit of the UK because of Netflix and Hulu and all. Comedy's worldwide. Everybody sees stand-up comedy now and has their people or whoever, where they're from, doing stand-up comedy. So it's a bigger thing now. And you back in the day when we were comics, you went on an Opie and Anthony, became popular, got fans, made some money, toured, and then you would go to a festival or you'd pitch a show, and then you'd be Ray Romano or Jerry Seinfeld, Ellen. That was the thing. Before that, it was go on the Tonight Show and get a sitcom.
Then now after, it used to be a year ago, in the last 6 years, it used to be like, now get on Rogan because late night doesn't matter. But now even Rogan has like a quarter of the viewers that they used to because of the move to Spotify. So you're like, what's the next
but it's
thing?
It's I was telling him, I'm like, dude, if we had all the stuff now, if we videotaped the Virus tour, all of us, Patrice, Burr, if we had a camera crew like Andrew does, or all these people have these hire these
Yeah,
videographers.
Stefano, yeah.
First of all, it would cost $50,000 because the cameras had to go on your shoulder and be plugged into something.
VHS tapes,
right? I mean, lighting everything would it would be so much money to do that. Now you can record something on your phone.
Yeah.
It's 4K and edit it on your phone and put it up for your fans to view right now.
Yeah.
It's just a different game. Now it's all so back then, if we did that, imagine if there was, behind the scenes hijinks of the Virus Tour with Patrice, Voss, Norton, me, Burr, all the other fucks, Louis. I mean, that would be huge.
That's what's weird about people that have been doing comedy like my length of time, because it felt like when I started, it was get on Conan, get on the Tonight Show, and then it became like, or get on, a popular radio show. Then all of a sudden it became like, those shows don't matter. Now you got to get on podcasts. And then it's like, well, this podcast doesn't matter and this one doesn't matter. You got to get on essentially only this. Like it all changed. It used to be like, get on Comedy Central. Now it's like Comedy Central's the same 6 comedians that are, doing fine, but it's
it's also, exactly. Like to the late shows, it doesn't matter. People have done 17 late shows and it's still
doesn't matter. I know someone who was just telling me they had done Conan and he was like, I got 10 followers from it.
You
10.
basically have to in the middle of your set, just suck Jimmy Fallon's dick to get any kind of
viral sensation.
Yeah, viral anything.
I'm so glad this week's sponsor is BetterHelp. I love it. I love this company. Okay. You want to know what's interfering with your happiness? Is something preventing you from achieving your goals? Yeah. There is. It's usually my brain. It's usually my inner dialogue. It's me. Okay? I can't white knuckle my life. I tried. Every time I take control of the steering wheel, I wind up running into a tree or a brick wall. I wind up having something happen and I have to apologize and I have emotional hangovers and I really can't get to what I want to get to in life. You know what? BetterHelp will assess your needs and match you with your own licensed professional therapist. Connect them in a safe, private online environment. It's so convenient. You can start communicating in under 24 hours. It's not self-help. This is professional counseling, right? You get a timely and thoughtful response. Plus, you can schedule weekly video or phone sessions, all without ever having to sit in that uncomfortable, weird waiting room, find a parking spot. I mean, by the time I get to therapy in the city, I'm already pissed off about something else. Not with BetterHelp. Okay, and it's more affordable than traditional offline counseling. Financial aid, it's available. Bam. Licensed professional counselors. They specialize in depression, stress, anxiety, trauma, anger. All right, anything you share is confidential. It's convenient, professional, and affordable. Check out all the testimonies posted daily on their site. I'm telling you right now, you gotta go. And here it is right here. I want my listeners to start living a happier life today. As a listener of the YKW Dude, you'll get 10% off your first month by visiting my sponsor at betterhelp.com/dude. Join. Okay? Over 1 million people, have taken charge of their mental health. Again, that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/dude. I'm really happy to talk to you about Chime. Look, dude, your online checking account shouldn't cost you money. Overdraft fees, monthly services, transfer fees, not with Chime. They have over 60,000 fee-free ATMs at locations like Walgreens, 7-Eleven, CVS, and more. You can also send money to anyone, even if they're not they're not on Chime. So bang. Okay, here it is right here. It's time to say goodbye to hidden fees. Join the millions of Americans already loving Chime. Sign up, takes only 2 minutes, and it doesn't affect your credit score. Get started today at chime.com/YKWD. That's chime.com/YKWD. Banking service provided by and debit card issues by the Bancorp Bank of Stride Right Bank, N.A. Members, FDIC.
Out-of-network ATM withdrawal fees apply except at MoneyPass ATMs in a 7-Eleven locations and at any Allpoint or Visa Plus Alliance ATMs. Other fees such as third-party and cash deposit fees may apply.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, viral is I think the key. Like even TikTok, it's like, could you? I mean, it's like when Vine came in, I knew it was like, oh, this is a game changer.
Yeah,
people are becoming millionaires from 6-second videos.
But
our whole way of viewing entertainment got crunched down into tiny,
not mini,
tiny little portions.
But that's also why that was actually one of the things I loved about Vine, though, was the fact that everybody was on an even playing field. You couldn't upload anything. You only had to use your camera phone. So everybody was like a perfect level. So even like famous directors or 13-year-olds, everybody had the same thing. And then Instagram came out with video, and they're like, "We'll let you upload stuff to Vine too." And within a year they were done, because that was like it was like an artist friendly thing.
Yeah.
Like there were people, every time you touched it, it would take one frame. So like people would spend 2 days going back and taking sunset time lapses. And it was fucking awesome to see the amount of time they put in for a 6-second thing.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
Yeah.
And it's sad too, because all those Vine people are just dead.
No, but a lot of Logan Paul was a Vine guy, and he's doing better than any
of them. Moved to LA, got deals, and then
they lived in an apartment. I'm not getting on Vine Street in LA. They had like a what's that called? Like a not trap house, but one of those like a creator little hubs, a little incubators. Content house, maybe. Yeah, but it was
you know what just disgusts me about everything is the
no
race.
more buffets. Oh, sorry.
No, yeah. Is when there's a hair in my food. What?
My joke bombed, and you continued with it.
I was trying to help you.
Yeah, okay, thanks.
It's friendship. It's called friendship. I just hate the fucking rat race for viral or content. It's I know it's something we got to do, and I just.
But even when you
I hate living like this.
But when you and that's to have that thing of like, when's the last time I posted? Seeing it says 5 days ago, and then the pit in your stomach of being like, fuck, I got to get something else out. I hate that so much. But also, even like going viral doesn't matter. Like I've gone viral a few times in the last year, and it's like, what does that change? Where if it's like all of a sudden, you go, oh, maybe agents and managers, if you see that somebody on their own with nothing has amassed like 70 million views across all of their platforms of their content, that would be something. If I was an agent or manager, that would be like, that person is doing something right. I don't know what it is. I'm going to, if not even sign them, I'm going to hip pocket them and just keep tabs on them. But you're like, but it doesn't matter. There's nobody calling.
Feeney has done the managers and agents' voices in his head. Hi, that's the guy I should go with.
Yeah,
that's the guy.
That's the guy.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's a weird thing. I just do know that you can't look at other people's feeds.
Yeah.
Because if you look at other people's feeds, you will get sad, and I don't think it's your fault. It's not their fault. It's not your fault. I mean, look, people put up sold out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, why are you promoting a sold out show? I get it. I know why you're doing it. You want people to know.
Look at me.
Yeah, you know what? Fuckface. I just sold out 3 shows in Tampa.
Yeah, you did.
Didn't even mention.
And the club tweeted about you. I saw that tweet. That was very nice of them to be like, I get sick of this word killers that gets thrown around.
Yeah.
Robert Kelly is an actual killer.
Well, I get it though. I understand it, because we're so desperate for something that feels good, like some accolade, some type of that a boy, because there's a lot of people with a lot of great shit that you're like, oh man, if I could just have a piece of that, I could relax a little. And it's just not that way.
But that put me over method, I think, doesn't hurt anybody. Like, and I do think even somebody like, Schultz is like given a lot to Akash and like, and Mark and all the other guys that are like his team or whatever. He's been very good at being like, this is my guy too. Like it's the same with Rogan, where he's like made 25 people's stand-ups careers and made them famous essentially. And you're
but those guys, if you look at Bert, that guy took an opportunity. Look, he had a show, and then I remember he used to tour with Jay all the time. Like that was going to be, who would put him over, but it didn't. And then he did get with Rogan and All Things Comedy. And then he was like, oh, this is working. Let me do this.
Yeah. Now is he putting people over?
Let me do this. Let me just I'm going to go down. I'm going to go be this guy.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be this what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And he did the work. He did whatever he does to get an hour every year to have ready to be sold and to tour. And I mean, he works his fucking ass off, that kid.
He does. Yeah.
As Bert. And I guarantee he's not looking at other people's things going,
no, that's the real key.
You have to focus in on what the fuck you're doing, and not worry about what this guy or that girl is going to think about what you're putting out there.
But I think the benefit of being someone like Bert is when you have enough fans that are coming to every one of your posts, coming to your shows, you don't need to look elsewhere because you're like, I got what's working. This is a working formula now. When you don't have a huge audience or you're not selling out everywhere you go or doing theaters, you're like, well, why? It's different if you can distract yourself if you have a big enough fan base to your own versus if you don't, then you're like, well, what am I doing wrong? What can I do better? Even if you try to look at it from a positive, what am I doing better?
Well, I mean, for me, I figured out, okay, there's a certain places I do well at and at certain times, right? Certain times of the year, I do well at this club. So I'm going to go to these clubs, whatever the clubs are I'm going to go 5-6 clubs a year. I do well. Yeah. And every year I build and build and build. And my contracts would change with those as I build. And it was like a business model, okay. And there's other places that if I go to the club, I am not going to get paid money. It's just not going to work out. I'm going to have to do a lot of shows for very little money because their business model is different.
Right.
But I can go to that town and do a theater or rent out a spot and go make what I would make in 7 shows. I make in 1 show, but it's all fans.
Right.
Right. So you got to figure this shit out yourself. And then you got to go roll the dice because there's been places that I went where I was like, I got to do 100% the door. And then I show up and there's fucking 20 people.
Yeah.
And I owe money. You know what I mean? Like I got to I'm like done. I've done that. I've done places like that. And then there's clubs that I do because I like and they pay me enough, but there's other benefits to it for me.
Yeah.
You have to figure that shit out. You can't just say, I'll do it. Because if you're at a place that treats you like shit and doesn't pay you the money you want to get, and you're going to wind up hating your life.
Yeah.
And you're going to wind up hating the club. And you're going to wind up hating comedy. The one thing that I realize when I'm happy, when I'm fucking truly in a great mood and enjoying my day, my shows are fucking insane.
Right.
Like I'm on point. I'm fucking having, when I'm miserable, it shows up in my act.
Yeah.
And and that's when I get lonely and sad and fucked up. And I'm like, whatever am I? And then God forbid I turn on any social media.
Yeah, of course.
And I see fucking Jared Fried or fucking, Schultz or anybody.
Schultz is driving a private jet while getting blown.
Yeah, Chris DiStefano, 97 shows sold out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, it is what it is.
You know what I do?
And then you're going to take the hits too when you go to clubs. Because some of these club owners suck.
Yeah.
They're just bad people.
Yeah.
And they love to let you know where you're at.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because famous comics let them know where they're at.
Right.
So they really want to take it out. Oh, what's his name? Sold out fucking 75 shows. It's like, yeah, well, I'm not fucking what's his name.
Yeah.
The whatever. I don't care if I bring 500 people to your club this weekend. Those are my people. And they're paying you money so fuck off.
Right.
Go get him then every week.
Yeah.
Suck bag.
Yeah, pay him 4 times the amount of money to barely make your overhead, so that way you could have make some cash to have promotions to put on.
You have to figure out where you like to play, the clubs you like to play, and where you like to be, and that's it. And everything else you can't control. You don't understand if someone's going to be in the fucking crowd. It might never happen. It doesn't happen for a lot of people. I know so many funny fucking guys from Boston. I mean, oh my God. And they're just happy. They have a house, they have a family, they do shows, now they're in their 60s and so, whatever. They do movie parts here and there, and that's it. They're happy. They made a choice. It's like, you have to, you're going to go for it, then go for it. Shut your face and go for it.
Yeah.
Figure it out. Go hang out with those people that did it.
Yeah.
You can't hang out with somebody who's not doing it. You have to hang out with the people that are doing what the fuck you want to do.
But then it's hard to hang out with those people and not seem like a you're glomming on to them.
You are
know what I mean?
glomming
or star fuckering.
You are
Or
star
yeah.
fucking. That
But
you
you're-
are, but that's part of it.
Yeah.
That's part of fucking. That's part of it. I don't like to star fuck. I like to hang out with guys. As soon as I walk in, they're going to tell me my shirt stinks.
Yeah.
My career's in the fucking garbage.
Yeah.
And, you know, I have one eye bigger than the other. I like that. I
Yeah.
can trash them back. You know,
Of course.
Those are my friends. There's some type of realness to it. But, you know, if you go glom the fuck on, dude.
Sometimes you gotta glom.
So, I mean, glomming in this business it's a bad thing to certain people. It's not bad to other people.
People who are, I'm definitely not good at the business part of this industry, which is obviously very hurtful. But those people who are good, even just like little thing like memory. Like I know comics who are so good with memory, they can remember this person used to be an assistant at this agency, and then they can, when they get promoted, they're good at shaking
I know
hands.
comics that actually put in their calendars to call people to keep connections alive.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
God.
Like, hey, what's going
It's
on?
probably very smart.
Hey, I was thinking about you.
Yep.
Ugh, that's so gross.
It's all gross.
So gross.
But once you get over
I know,
the grossness,
I know comics that have literally remind themselves to smile.
it says in their calendar, smile
You can-
today.
You can see them when they show up.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
I like people like that because I like when you see them at their lowest and then they see you and they go, and you're like, oh, you're fucking hiding something.
Yeah, but you know, it's like that's a choice you make to have pinpoint focus on something that you want.
Right.
Because if you're trying to fucking make people change and be what you think they're supposed to be, if you try to make them into the type of respectable artist, comic, and have the same values that you think are righteous, you're gonna go insane.
You can't change people.
You're gonna fucking hate everybody, and you're gonna never get you're never gonna be happy with what you got.
Yeah. You know what's funny is like on like TikTok and all these motivational things, there's a big surge of people being like, look at who you hang out with. And it just makes me feel bad. You know, you go like, don't make me second
Anything that
guess
makes
my
Mike
fucking
feel.
friends.
Yeah. I know. I never considered that actually. Wait, should I not be hanging out with him?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe we
I
gotta,
mean, he is
we gotta
dude,
end
if
it
there's
here.
anybody that's an anchor to your career, it's just
Shut the fuck up.
tub of shit.
I'm glad we're back into comedy. I felt like we just stopped doing comedy the last
I like
45
talking.
minutes.
I like talking about
I know.
stuff.
It was fun. I just realized we were doing a comedy podcast. I'm like, oh, we've been very real for a very long amount
I think every friend I have goes, I gotta stop hanging out with that guy.
Look, yeah.
That insecurity is why I'll stop talking to you someday.
Yeah, but you don't have to stop. You don't have to stop hanging out with certain people. You just have to fucking be the person who you are.
Yeah.
And if you're going to if you're going to try to change or meditate or pray or, not be envious and not look at social media, whatever the fuck you're doing to better yourself, that has nothing to do with the people you're hanging around with. You can still have those people in your life and they may like what the fuck you're doing and they might think you're an idiot, but it can't matter to you. It has to be your choice.
Yeah.
Although, if you have somebody who's constantly, every time you hang out with them, they're like, look at this fucking guy. Can you believe if
I
there's
hate
someone
that too.
negative and toxic, you should kind of like,
You should say to them, dude, I ain't doing that. All you have to do is go, dude, don't do that around me.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What? I don't do that.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that shit. I don't play that. So do that with somebody else. And then they go, all right. And they stop. And it's done. You can still hang out with that person.
Yeah.
They just don't do that with you.
Yeah.
And you might actually put them in a better frame of mind
100%.
to be like, oh, yeah. And if they're not, you can just be like, yeah, dude, just it. Don't do it.
Well, I feel that about
This is not-
the hate watch. I'm like, I don't.
What's that?
There's
Like when someone hate watches a special or something.
yeah, when they know they're like, oh, this person's comedy special is notoriously terrible. We all
but
talk
that's
about it,
kind
so
of
I'm gonna
fun.
watch it.
Can we just do? Listen, yeah, that's just fun, dude.
That is fun.
Yeah, dude, that's our. Fun.
There's a difference between like saying whatever, like sending a Bert thing and being like, what the fuck is this chooch doing together? Like doing that is very negative, but to watch like a special, like Nick Cannon's special and being like, this is crazy, that's more fun.
But then at the end of it, you still get sad because even if you make fun of them because you're going, look how fucking I'm funnier than this guy, then you go, but they're also look at the special, look at the amount of money that Netflix spent on these people, and this is like at the end of the day,
that doesn't bother me.
I don't know how you could ever say I'm funnier. I've never in my life said I'm funnier than that guy.
I
like
really do not believe
for real.
Yeah, that's not true.
No, for real.
It's not true.
You've said you're funnier than me 17 times already.
Dude, I'm talking about a comedian at my level.
Fuck, dude.
like real.
I fucking softballed that right to you.
Look, man, making fun of people, like, look at trashing people, being with other comics, and going ugh, and looking.
That's fun.
Okay, that's fun. Looking at people's
Sometimes.
Instagram. Look. I understand that is. Look, we're not supposed to do that, right? We're not supposed to. But there's nothing funner than when you're with somebody who's in your inner circle.
A car ride is great for that.
And you,
Oh,
all right,
car
listen,
ride's
we're
the
comedians.
best.
Go fuck yourself. We're going to do that. I understand that. There's a difference between being alone and in your own head, looking at other people's success.
Yeah.
Hey guys, check out the theater shot. And
Yeah.
they say, hey, and there's 1,500 people.
I wish you got shot in that theater.
You know, that shit I don't think is healthy to do.
Yeah.
You know, to look at other people's things. And who cares? Because you know how many, you don't even know. Sold out might be 30 people. And it might be one show. It might have been sold out before they even knew who was there.
Right.
You don't know what the fuck's
Or they might have spent $4,000 in Instagram and Facebook promos to market it, and they were actually like losing money on the gig, but it sold out.
Yeah, like I had somebody say, dude, you sell out in Tampa because of Mike Calta. Yeah. He's the number one radio guy yep, that's how it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is even the insult there?
Yeah, no, because they're like, they need to find why did I sell out?
Yeah.
It's like, first of all, people have seen me in Tampa 6-7 times. Whatever. I know what my fan base is in Tampa, and it's big. I've been going there for 15 years working on that shit. I go there once a year at the certain times, so they know I'm coming. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yes, Mike Calter is a fucking big part. The number one radio guy in Tampa has something to do with that. I agree with you. Touche.
Yeah.
You're right. It's like, so if I went in Boston, I went on all the radio stations. Yes, I sell out because you have these people behind you, right? Rogan. People sell out because they went on Rogan. It's what we do. Patrice used to say, we have to put each other over.
Yeah.
That is
That's
true.
huge.
But I don't feel like that happens enough. I feel like that's 1% of comedians.
People
put other
covet their
people over.
fans.
Yeah.
People covet their fans. They don't want to give them away.
It's a great way to
Because
say
if they give them away, they might leave them, or they're afraid that you're funnier than them.
Strange.
Yeah. It's an insecurity. It's
They're
like,
oh, dude, you were fucking funnier than Bobby. It's like, I've got
ladder pullers.
Yeah.
It's a
phrase.
It's a term. When someone climbs up the ladder of success and then pulls the ladder when they're up there so that you can't get up as well.
Did you make that up, or is that a term?
That's a term.
It's a term.
I hate it.
What?
But it's true.
It
How many
doesn't
times
really
have you
roll
been
off
ladder
the tongue.
pulled?
Ladder pull. Yeah, it does.
It
It's
doesn't
not
really
a good
roll
one.
off the tongue.
It's not a good one.
I mean, I didn't make it up, so I'm not offended by
Yeah,
it. But
I guess so.
Ladder pullers. Well, you're a ladder.
it's the same as climber.
Climber is great. I love climber.
Climber is
Climber.
better.
But if climber isn't a thing that climber also doesn't let you know though that when they climb to the top, they're not going to let anybody else climb.
Yeah.
The ladder puller is they're fucking pulling that ladder. You're not getting up there. Where's the ladder?
I hate it.
How are you going to get up? Please, Spider-Man, you can't crawl up the wall.
Cut to Bobby at the table being like, these fucking ladder pullers.
Yeah.
I made that up, by the way.
Yeah. It just sounds like a slur against firemen. These fucking ladder pullers over here.
Yeah. No, there are people that do covet that, like, you know,
It's gross.
It's strange.
well, I understand it because they get to a point where it's like, oh my God, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
And they're looking at their paycheck. Oh, this is unbelievable. And this is all they wanted.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel that way. Sometimes I feel like it's not all I want. I want a relationship with my son. I want a family life. I want one with my wife. I want to have friendships. I want to enjoy other things besides fame.
Gay.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm like, what are you doing, you fat queer?
There's got to be a trade-off.
Chappelle gives a fuck about his kids?
Yeah. Do you think Chappelle can't? Do you think? I bet. Look at Bill Murray. Bill Murray's like the coolest motherfucker to everybody in the world. Ask his kid how cool Bill Murray is.
Yeah. Hey, how cool is Bill showing up to a bar at 5 a.m. to hang out with strangers? Well, I wish he tucked me in that night.
Yeah, I wish he knew me at all. That'd be great, you know. But he's the coolest motherfucker to everybody. People wear his face on T-shirts, but you're like, if you're a person who's that much on the road and that touring and stuff, something is being neglected. Whether it's a wife, whether it's a kid, anything.
Yeah, sometimes I think that I'm like, I fucked up because I know people that are famous and they are just about themselves.
Yeah.
And
But are they
their
happy?
needs. Huh?
Are they happy?
They look happy as shit. That's why when you look at their Instagram and I'm slowly getting unhappy.
Who gives a fuck?
I'll tell you what, if I can survive and I have a house and I'm famous and everything or whatever, or I think I'll be a little bit happier than I am
Do
now.
you know how fast this fucking tub of red would fucking would dump you if Joe Rogan?
I would
Rogan
help
listen to me.
them all.
No, he wouldn't. If Joe
Yes, I
Rogan tapped him he would be in fucking Austin tomorrow, slinging guacamole somewhere just so he could be around.
Hey, what's
Joe.
up, fuckers? We're here with Brendan. Jesus Christ!
You know what I mean? He would dump you in fucking 5 seconds.
I mean, and
I don't think I'll ever get to that point.
I mean, no, Rogan's never going to acknowledge you.
I
but
don't
listen,
think so.
No, but he would dump you. He wants fame. You want it.
I don't.
You want it.
I
At
want
all
like,
costs.
Yeah.
that's my
I'll kill you all.
That's a problem. You talking about like the problems that you have or whatever, and it was like that is a problem that I have is that I want too many things. That's it's not like I want to be the number one stand up of all time. I want to be a touring stand-up comic. I want to have a successful podcast. I want to direct movies. I want to make shows with my friends. I want to do all of these things where I'm so jealous of people who are. I'm so envious of people who have a one-track mind. All I want to do is do that, and then
Because you're not willing. Can I tell you why? And I have the same problem. I'm not. I do so much different shit. I am not willing to sit through the agony, and of rejection and defeat for that one thing.
Well, and also
when I can get little bursts from everything.
Yeah,
I can do all
And
this
you
other
could feel
shit.
more in control.
But it's also you're neglecting. If I'm working on the stand-up album, I'm neglecting everything else. If I'm not working on stand-up,
But you're a stand-up comedian.
Yes,
I am writing an hour.
Yeah,
and that's all I'm going to do till it's done.
Yeah,
and then you're done.
But you sell tickets, and you've been doing it for like 30 years. It's like we are stand-up comics. It's like people know me as a stand-up comic, but I am not famous from stand-up. So how many albums do you put out before you go? This is not the thing.
You know what's sad about your generation is that the mechanism is changing at such a rapid rate.
There's no way to feel in control.
Yeah,
there's like falling through the cracks.
Yeah, it's like this, and then it's that, and then it's something new, and you can't say this, and you can't do that anymore. And as soon as podcasting, everybody and their grandmother. I mean, mob guys are like, hey, welcome to Joey Tone's podcast. I killed 87 people since 1972 to 84, but here I am now to tell you about it.
So, and real quick, let's talk about MeUndies.
Today's guest.
Promo code WHACKED.
I got the Grim Reaper and the Doctor of Death. How you guys doing? It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's fucked, man.
Today's guest is Mark Norman.
He's a robot. Comedy Central made him to tell jokes and to fucking assault women sexually. Hey, can I see your pussy? Hey.
It'll only take a few minutes, folks.
He calls the woman folks.
Yeah. Hey, folks. Can I lick your box?
Yeah.
Oh, my
I like it better when you cry.
This isn't part of the Patreon, is it?
No, this is going right out.
Go right free.
This is going right out, my friend. Fuck him if you can't take a joke.
Yeah.
Hey, it's comedy.
Yeah.
That's so funny. You guys get nervous about Mark Norman. What's he gonna do? Put you on Tuesdays with Stories?
He has never done that.
No.
Actually, yes, I have done Tuesdays with Stories.
You have?
I did the live one at Skankfest.
Oh.
I almost said Skanksfest.
But honest to God, though, I think you have to either be happy, like do the things you're doing and be happy with it, or choose something that makes you happy and do it.
Yeah.
100%.
But what about all of those things? What if all of those things make you happy?
Do them.
Yeah.
Just be happy.
Yeah.
And stop looking at other people's lives.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you can't make eye contact, you fucking psychopath. Yeah.
You know what I do? What I did recently?
I know what you do. You eat.
You know what I did recently? Yeah.
You wipe jizz off your belly and sweat off your forehead. And you air out a shirt in the window because you don't have a washing machine.
I saw Brendan on the train platform and I go, "Are you hot?" And he goes, "No." And I looked and the side of his head looked like a glazed donut. I was like, "You're sweating."
I put lotion on too, so that might have been what.
Oh, lotion.
It wasn't.
No,
it was
lotion.
not lotion.
I know what you're saying because my wife
CeraVe, it like comes off of you when you sweat.
Yeah, like my wife told me to put lotion on my head one day, and I did. I was going to do a set, and it just I don't know what happened. It just ignited sweat. I look like a
Because it clogs your pores.
Oh yeah,
clogs your pores.
Because it clogs your pores.
Hey, I'm Mike Feeney, and it clogs you. That's what you should do, Mike.
Host a game show for a lot of money? Sure.
We need to come up with a character for you, and you need to double down on it.
I'll be that. I'll turn into the Bert shirt off to the fucking. That should be his alter ego. I'm Bert shirt off.
You gotta be kind of. A little cheesy. We keep the mustache.
Sure.
Hey, sing-songy. Give us a character. What do you got?
It's too late.
No, it's not. Not for him.
How's it going? I'm Tomfoolery. I'm here from reporting. Both of you smile.
You like it?
I like it.
I do like you, Tom.
Let's just try to do 5 minutes as that guy right now.
5
okay?
minutes.
Tomfoolery.
All right.
Tomfoolery. We're here having a good time.
How you
with
doing?
my friends Brendan and Robert. Well, I'm doing good. Not as good as I could be doing. All right. We're just having fun.
Wow. All right. Well,
You're like that dude who there was like a comic in the.
No, I want him to stay in the character for 5 minutes. Let's talk to him as Tomfoolery. See if he can do it.
Quick.
Oh, someone's lonely. All right. We're having a good time.
No, it's kind of negative, right?
Yeah.
I'm not negative.
Oh, Tomfoolery.
I'm real.
Negative Nancy. Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Negative Nancy. I'm his sidekick.
The CAA's calling, and let me go over.
How funny would it be if you guys really, this was it? This was a Tomfoolery and Negative Nancy.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's $1 million idea.
I mean, we've tried everything together, so why not another thing?
It's maybe a couple thousand nickels. I don't know.
1,000 nickels? That ain't too bad.
What's 1,000 nickels in money? Let's try and guess.
Well, it's 5 times 1,000.
20, 40.
Everyone's doing different math.
20, 40. It's 20, 40. It's $45. Oh, 40. It's $50.
How many nickels? I forgot.
It's $50.
1,000 nickels.
It's $50.
Okay.
400 nickels.
Nicole, can you fact check that?
It's 500 nickels.
Nicole, we're gonna need a fact
$50
on that.
I said $50. That's what I said.
What would you have said?
What the fuck?
I was gonna say
said it,
5,000.
and I'm getting no accolades.
Now, Bobby, don't worry about what other people are doing. Accolades wise, be happy with yourself. And you were right.
Oh God. And let me ask you a question. We're going to be going to the Patreon, the Patreon only version of it soon. YKWD. Thanks for being a member. Make sure you subscribe. Hit the subscribe button if you're watching it. We're not ending the show. We're going to transition a little bit. You'll know because there'll be a little transitional video. You go to BrendanSagalow.com for all his dates. And where do we go for you?
MikeFeeneyComedy.com. Oh, look at Brendan.
There we go, right there. And you got some dates coming up. Where are you going to be?
I have not updated that, but me and Mike Cannon are going on a.
You wonder why your career's in the.
Talk about the one thing you can control.
I know. I'm such a
your
fucking
own
idiot.
website.
I hate myself and I hate my life.
I mean, Lou, you could hire an Indian guy to do it for $5 a year.
Well,
or
we're not allowed to say
in
that
5
anymore.
minutes.
Yeah,
not allowed to say what? $5 a year?
Indian guy. Anyway,
Why?
me and Mike Cannon are going on the road. We're doing a little mini tour.
Yeah,
we're going to be in Columbus. It's going to be Mike. I'm opening for him. Yes. But I'm on the t-shirt, you cunt. Okay, so shut the fuck up.
Aw, that was nice.
You wonder why nobody's taking you under their wing. You're just violent.
Yeah.
He also said, me and Mike Cannon are going.
Well, we are.
Mike Cannon and I.
Mike Cannon and I.
How are you
going
on the
road.
t-shirt?
We're both on the t-shirt.
How do they fit you on the t-shirt?
Well, they put our heads. It's pretty equal. Okay.
Where's the t-shirt? I want to see this.
It's a good t-shirt. Nicole made it up.
Nicole did?
Yeah, it's a
Can I
great,
see it?
great t-shirt. I don't know.
Yeah, 1 sec.
All right, cool.
While
Anyway,
we're doing that,
we'll be in. I'll be opening for Mike Cannon in Columbus and Chicago and some other places.
Know your worth.
I just want to create content with my friends. Isn't that?
Are you going to get a video guy to come with you?
We have our buddy Lucas.
Is that the guy I'm meeting?
What do you
Nicole?
mean?
Oh,
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna.
Cannon's gonna lose his mind.
I'm gonna pay him triple.
Speaking of stealing people,
Cannon's had 8 videographers stolen from him over the years, and
first of all,
he's got shackles on this one.
It's not stealing of
dude. I've had all of them.
Yeah,
I've had all. But I had photographers.
Yeah,
I used to have photographers come in here all the time, and as soon as somebody bigger,
of course,
hey, they were gone.
Yep.
And then I remember one of them, I was like, hey, dude, can you do some photos? Yeah, it's $1,000. I was like, dude, I gave you your fucking site, you cocksucker.
Right.
Yeah, Bobby knew Mike Lavin when he was pimp with a house.
Yeah, it was homeful.
I gave him a home, that homeless pimp.
There we
Look
go.
at that. Yeah, isn't that cool? Doing something.
Nicole made it.
I actually really do like it.
It's fucking awesome, right?
What's in your mouth?
A blunt.
You should have put it off to the side. It looks like you have
Sipping a nice coffee.
like a
How
split lip.
dare you just negative
And-
no
and-
reason.
And Mike Cannon has tranny eyes.
Yeah, he really does.
Look at his eyelashes.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
I love the minute you get off of it. I start complaining about you making fun of me. The minute you get off, I'm like, yeah, he does.
Yeah. I do think it's very I think it's very egoless of Cannon too to make you guys equal.
His head, not equal. His head's bigger because his beard fades out, and it looks.
Oh
like
yeah,
that,
Sagalow's head's way bigger.
Well, I
looks like
guess I'll
Fatty's
never
sucking on a
open for-
milkshake too. By the way,
All right. Well, this is going to be the last time I open for my friend Mike Cannon. Okay?
Why?
So because you're making me feel bad about it.
Nothing to do with
Why?
you.
Because
I'm
now
saying-
I know my worth, and it ain't that.
Dude, your worth is worth what you're getting for the show.
5,000 nickels.
split up in deferred payments.
Also,
remember we used to name podcasts. That's the name.
Yeah.
5,000
we still do
nickels.
that.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, sorry.
But yeah, also check out Here's the
Yeah,
Scenario.
I think we do too, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yeah, well, listen,
Check out our podcast. And
You-
also,
you three together. Don't step on your own plug. You three
Okay.
together are fucking hilarious.
Thank you.
I mean, hands
what about
down.
separately?
Separately too, man. I mean, you guys are all fucking great stand-ups. Some better than others.
Oh.
I mean, that's just the progression.
Yeah,
of
we're
comedy.
both better than Feeney.
It's fun. I have my own headlining dates if I can plug those.
I
for a
have
moment.
another headlining date, and I want to also.
Where is that one?
BJ Ryan's in Connecticut in a restaurant where the last time I was there, I ate a steak with my bare hands. I was so angry at something.
And they might have
What were you
canceled.
angry at?
I
What?
was just going through a
What?
rough time with a
He ate steak with his hands.
yeah, it wasn't.
Wait a minute. What's
What?
happening
What's
here?
happening here?
No, wait. I didn't get to my plugs.
Wait,
Don't you?
I don't know what you're doing.
We're not, I also,
Why are we doing this?
I
usually set it up on the side.
Don't you dare,
she didn't-
Nicole. Not
Did
until I
that,
get
did that
to-
go out over the thing?
Good.
I also want to say last thing. Me and Mike are doing
Or
a show.
Whoa, I mean, how much shit do you have as a middler?
Me and Feeney are
Feeney and I,
Feeney and I are
little egomaniac. Me.
me
You sound
me
like
and someone else
You're like
are
an opera singer getting ready.
Yeah. me.
me and Feeney and I, you cunt, fuck you.
Why you stop swearing and get me booted off of YouTube?
Oh,
You
sorry.
fucking dirty ginger potty mouth.
Feeney and I are running a show for the New York Comedy Festival called Unlikely Duos, and
We're gonna have multiple. We're gonna have two comics on stage that we're putting like two completely opposite entities on stage
So
together.
it's just going to be some woman and then a funny man.
hey,
Oh, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Come on. Don't put me on the Facebook thing.
We don't think like that anymore.
Yeah.
But I
November 12th.
Yes,
at
November
8 o'clock
12th.
at New York Comedy Club.
Yeah, that'll be great. It's part of the festival, so that'll be exciting.
Yeah.
And
Bobby's doing it.
Name 5 funny women comedians. Go.
Sarah Silverman, Jessica Kirson, Early Ellen DeGeneres.
Why is this so hard for you?
What do you mean? I'm naming them. What are you? You name
Early Ellen DeGeneres.
Yeah.
It's
Guy's
so
going back
funny.
to the 80s.
I was
Yeah,
thinking
what
of the
fuck?
top of the
Now,
top.
Here you
right
go.
now.
got
Whitney
one.
Cummings and what? What was that? What was that? What did you throw your hand?
I'm letting you finish.
He's stalling. He can't. He gave his
He is
Rosebud.
And I was going to say Rosebud, Lynn Coplitz, Sarah Silverman. Should I name other
The ones that I named? Yeah. Name
You
five
didn't
different
name Lynn
ones.
Coplitz or
No, I
Rosebud,
didn't.
your friend.
Yeah, but I mean, Rosebud's. I thought we were doing famous.
You don't like
I
Rosebud.
thought we were doing famous.
You don't like Rosebud?
No, I said funny.
Oh, sure.
Wow.
Anyway,
you guys are such misogynistic.
MikeFeeneyComedy.com.
Yes.
You can come to.
Wow, what a good-looking guy.
Mindy
What a
Tucker.
good-looking
Mindy
website.
Tucker really knows how to do
Yeah,
it.
You
you
look real
really.
tan there.
I mean, you get a little
Mindy Tucker's
alcoholic
the best.
nose, but that's okay.
That's all right. That's just actually my nose, but thank you. And if we go down to live show, there we go.
Get that fixed.
September 24th, I'll be in Stratford, Connecticut, headlining Two Roads Brewing Company, and then the next day, I think it's actually the 25th, not the 26th. That'll be at Colchester at Preem Vineyard. So
Yeah.
come check that
Yeah,
out.
go
Come
check-
on out. Come
Make sure you check out.
Feeney.
Yeah, go check them out. Yeah, checked out their YouTube page too. Very funny.
Yes.
And you got. That's what I think, though. I think that you have to. Yes, Creeps with Kids is coming back.
Nice.
This week I'm at the Aurora Comedy Club at the Wherever the fuck.
Massachusetts.
I'm throwing up in my mouth.
Yeah, what's happening?
Oh my God.
I don't know. Sometimes it happens with chubby guys. Just GERD. Just GERD.
Acid reflux. I think that is.
Yeah, it's an esophageal spasm.
Look at all these theaters.
Yeah, you got to come out and see us. Bobby needs an operation for the spasms.
Yeah.
Feeney needs to get his nose drained.
Yeah. Brendan needs to drop
Headlining gigs.
47 pounds and headlining gigs.
He has a T-shirt with Sagalow on it as big as him.
Bigger.
Like he should have been over his shoulder.
You know, for all that fucking
You know what I
talk
mean?
That's
about
true.
you guys,
like this.
saying
It would have
that
been like him
friends
like this.
need
and
to
then-
start taking care
That's what we're
of
saying.
each other.
Cannon's putting you over.
Yeah.
Imagine if you were headlining and I was opening for you, and then we had your
Why is that
head.
so unbelievable?
Well, I thought that would be a fun joke. I didn't know Bobby would go into his phone
Bobby
and
went
look
on
at
to
dates.
TikTok. Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. I got my cellar dates for this week.
Yeah, Bobby's staring at Saul
should I check
Volcano's
for mine?
Instagram.
Yeah.
All right, and then if my head was bigger than yours on your headlining tour, you don't think that you're
Is
part
my
of
head bigger than his on our?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not.
Bring up the poster again. Bring up the T-shirt again.
I just
please.
have a big head.
This is gonna make. Well, you do have a big head.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Hopefully,
saying.
Cannon.
It wasn't.
See that he's going to call me and go, "We're changing the fucking."
Nicole,
I mean-
7% smaller right now.
I mean, it should be him dug like over the back.
No.
Like, hey,
I love the shirt. I think it's
I love
great.
the shirt too, but there's no your head is bigger.
It is what Bobby said because his beard fades into the black.
But his head is smaller in
Sure, on the
life.
shirt.
Yes, he has a narrow head.
Yeah, like his it should have been Cannon, and then in the back, like over his shoulder, like hey, almost like the Misery Loves Company
That
logo
sucks.
with Lenny behind him.
Well, that
hey,
sucks.
I'm here too.
Well, that,
That sucks.
That whole thing sucks. So,
All right. Oh, there we go.
So I don't like that, and I won't agree.
You guys hear? Did you see all that stuff with Brewer this weekend?
Oh my God!
no.
Did you see the video?
No, I didn't see the video.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. We're going to talk about it on patreon.com/Robert Kelly.
Tease.
You guys, thank you so much for tuning in to YKWD. Thank you for watching every week. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you want to go check out the rest of the episode, just go join, become a member, $5. There's a bunch of different levels with a bunch of different stuff, but it's $5 if you want to check it out. Or you can just wait. Sunday night comes out for everybody, but the extra half goes only Patreon only. So there you go. Become a member, patreon.com/Robert Kelly. And if not, hit subscribe. Enjoy the show. Thank you to you two fucks for coming on. Thank you so much. You guys always
Thanks for
crack me up.
having Love doing it.
It's like getting two young stallions
I love that.
in the corral, and I gotta take
Gotta
you out in the
break.
yard and run you around in circles.
In your backyard.
Yeah, like run you around because you come in, buck in. Yeah.
Oh no!
Was that a bad impression?
Yeah, you did a drum roll. What's that?
It's a river of blood after someone was just
Shot?
hit by a bicyclist in Astoria.
Where is-
They're hosing
where's-
off all
where,
the
let me
blood.
see.
Oh my God.
Where's the river of blood?
Look in the beginning. Oh, sorry, I didn't see.
River of blood after
Yeah,
someone
yeah.
was hit with a bike on them.
Oh.
They're just hosing off all the
It'd be great
blood.
if you just
from
saw
the person.
Stavros' body on
That would be
Um,
a
Make sure you go to wearables.com. Get all your YKWD gear right over there. We got hats, we got shirts, you get stickers and Coulter and Kelly, you got my face, you get a bunch of stuff over there. Go to comicwearables.com, use code word ladybug, and you get 20% off everything. Also, patreon.com/Robert Kelly. And what else do we got to do? Anything else?
That's it.
Yo.
Stick around, it's not over yet. This episode of YKWD is continuing now, exclusively on patreon.com/Robert Kelly.
All right. Well, listen, go to robertkellylive.com. Check out all that shit. What is, oh, I got to do this too. We're going to do the names real quick.
Hell yeah.
We're going to do these names real quick.
Patreon.
But before I do that, read at end before names. Yeah, there we go. This company is, where you going?
To pee?
Yeah, please go pee. Now open Wicked Good Wholesale Furniture. Dude, my buddy opened up a furniture store, dude, and it's Wicked Good Wholesale Furniture, dude.
Nice.
Come in, get wicked good deals, dude. Dude, you got deals on fucking on Confident Love seats. Dude,
yeah.
recliners up the yin yang, dude. They got a fucking day bed, dude.
We're open on Saturdays. We're open on Sundays.
Let me tell you something. All the brand name furniture's at 70% off regular retail prices. Carrie Ashley, Catnap on Nationwide, and more. Furniture for all your rooms. Now, don't be a wicked piss of douche. All right, and get your smart ass over there and see them over there, just over the Phillipsburg Bridge, located at 316 Town Center Boulevard in Easton, Mass. No, not Easton PA. Sorry. Even if y'all went to Easton, Mass. Like, there's no fucking furniture store here, dude. There's a fucking Bickford's.
Look, you come in and get a couch, we'll beat up your cousin for you.
Yeah. PA, check it out. Again, that's 316 Town Center Boulevard, Easton, PA. Check out the website, wickedgoodfurniture.com, or call them at 610-438-4829. Mention YKWD pod. Just go, dude, you know what, dude? I want a deal, dude. And they'll get you, check this out, free delivery and setup. They'll deliver it and they'll set it up right at your house and 70% off. This place is madness. Go there and get some furniture for your house right now at wickedgoodfurniture.com.
Hell yeah.
We're going to read the names real quick. You want to help me?
Yeah.
But you have to read them as your characters.
Sure.
All right. You have to read them as
Negative Nancy and
Tomfoolery. And Tomfoolery. Okay. All right, here we go. I want to thank all the Patreon members, all the new members. Thank you. I hope you guys enjoy the show. I hope you guys enjoy. You guys get this out first. You get the video first. You get the full episode unedited right here on Patreon. You get to be part of Calter and Kelly. You get that first, and we do an extra half hour or so of YKWD, and it's only for patreon.com/Robert Kelly. You get all the other shows I do, Live from the Shed, one-on-ones, anything that I do. It goes to you first. So please, thank you and spread the word. Go ahead.
First up on the Patreon, we have Ben Zimmer. I love that name. Sounds like a minor league baseball player. Who do you got over there, Negative?
We got Bum Cheek, which I bet he sucks and is racist.
Next up, we got Jack Scott. That's a amateur level golfer, if I'm not mistaken. Next.
And then we have Scott Richards, who I bet is also racist.
Everybody's racist.
Coming up next, very not racist, is Lee Bones. Very fun fact about Lee. Spent a few moments in Alabama. Missed his connecting flight. What do you got?
I want to do one as Tom.
All right, go ahead.
And then we have Butt Rutherford. Brett.
Not Butt.
Go back. Go back.
Butt.
You can't do it.
You're out.
You can't do it. Negative Nelly.
Brett Rutland.
Go ahead.
And I bet he's racist.
But Rutland.
Listen, you guys, thank you for joining the Patreon. Hope you like all the content we put up every week. Of course, we have Brendan Sagalow. Go check him out at BrendanSagalow.com. He's got shows all over the place, and he's fucking hilarious. He's doing a tour with Mike Cannon coming up very soon. What's the tour called again?
The Minotaur Mini Tour. We're doing 4 dates.
Not to be confused with the Tiny Tour.
Yeah.
I like it. And what do you have?
I got dates up at MikeFeeneyComedy.com. I'm going to be in Connecticut headlining 2 different shows, 2 different venues. September 24th, Two Roads Brewery, and September 25th, Pream Vineyards.
So no mini tour with Mike, just you yourself.
No, just headlining.
Okay. Whoa.
I get to have fun with my friend.
I don't.
Yes. You don't.
To
But
be
you get
alone.
paid more.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm getting paid anything.
Wow.
I'm kidding.
And go to robertkellylive.com. Check out all my stuff. Go to Jokes Russell at Jokes Russell, correct? Yep. Why is my mic down? What's going on? Did I turn my thing down? Well, there you go. Jokes, what do you got?
I'm going to be at Uncle Vinny's all weekend opening for somebody.
Uncle Vinny's all weekend. I think you went there with me first, and now you're in, right?
Yeah, I'm in.
He's in. Let me tell you something about Jokes Russell, Joe Russell. Check out his cheese show on YouTube. We dealt with his lovely wife, Olivia. Not wife yet, but they will be someday. It's an awesome interstitial, fun little show about cheese. The cheese show on YouTube. And check him out. His stand-up is amazing.
I loved when he opened for me at Uncle Vinny's.
Yeah,
It's fun.
he'll be with me, I think, next Tuesday here at the Pussycat. I'll be at the Pussycat every Tuesday this month. So come down. It's a 7:00 show. I'm running my hour on food addiction, and Joe should be with me. And of course, new Nikki is here. The awesome producer. I mean, she's just fucking great. The best. And Mush is somewhere. Mush got puss.
Mush got mushed.
Mush got puss this weekend.
He did?
Whoa.
Yeah. Oh, it's all on Calter and Kelly's. Yesterday, Calter and Kelly, hilarious episode talking about Mush getting puss. So make sure you check out that show too. And that's it. We'll see you guys next week on You Know What, Dude?
You've been listening to the YKWD podcast. Thanks for listening. Now go back to your shitty jobs. Shitty jobs. Shitty